You know, interesting, the 23rd Psalm, so over quoted that I think it's lost its power and meaning. You hear it read at memorial services, and everybody knows the 23rd Psalm, Lord of my shepherd shall not want. You know, it just becomes rote and just, you know, a formality and almost liturgy and you know where David writes that though he's following the Lord, his shepherd, he wants for nothing, I shall not want for anything. He leads me beside still waters. I love the part about he prepares a table for me before my enemies. I've been talking to the Lord about that because I got the list of enemies that I want him to prepare. Is that bad? Anyway, but then there's this one part where I will fear no evil, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And we read it and we read past it and fast through it and we miss it. The valley of the shadow of death? I call it the valley of the shadow. That sounds scary. It is. But he's there with me. He's leading me. I'm following him. Here's how David, the shepherd boy, when he would take the sheep in his flock as a shepherd through the valleys, the hills, the mountains were so high, the sun would go behind the mountain and it would be dark in those valleys and it would create a shadow and the sheep would get scared and become full of fear. And notice, through the shadow of death. Aren't you glad the 23rd Psalm doesn't say he walked me into and left me in the shadow of death? And by the way, in order for there to be a shadow, doesn't there have to be a light? You might be going through one of those shadow trials in your life right now. He's there with you. Yeah, I followed him. He led me into the valley of the shadow of death. I don't want to be here now. He's going to get you through it. You have nothing to fear. Yeah, but this is scary. It's dark. I don't like the dark. No, but he's going to lead you through, and he's going to be there with you through it and see you through it. Maybe this is a word for somebody here today or watching online. You need to hear this. You've heard it before. You know this. But you need to be reminded of this. God will always see you through no matter what. No matter how bad it is, it cannot change how good God always is. He's going to see you through. I know it's scary. I know it's terrifying. I've been there. Believe you me. I thought, I ain't getting out of this one. I think this is the exception. He led me into the valley of the shadow of death, and now I don't know where he went. And this is how it ends, because I'm not getting out of this thing. And he's always seen me through. Not in the way that I thought, and certainly not at the time that I had hoped. See, that's our problem, and it goes back to that whole waiting thing. I'm going to see you through, but on my schedule. We're told, God's never late. Don't you hate it when you're going through a trial and and then somebody just comes up with that Christian cliche, God's never late. I know that. But neither is he early either. And truth be made known, you don't want him to, because, see, it's the process that we've totally lost and missed and cheapened. Because we live in a microwave world and a drive-through window. We get everything now. You don't have to wait. And we do that with God. God's doing a work. You just keep following him wherever he goes, and you'll see. Just wait, you'll see. Yeah, but this is some scary stuff here. You just keep following the Lord. He is your shepherd. Though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you shall fear no evil. He'll see you through.